What's up, guys? In this video, we're off to the barbecue Sprite location to go fix that vending machine, fill it up, and collect the money. If you guys like these style of videos, make sure you leave them a like. All right, guys, enjoy the show. What's up, guys? It's Matt with GalaxyGames843, back with another vending collection video. We're back at the barbecue Sprite location, which is our industrial tire shop. And I'll explain it again, guys. Barbecue Sprite is the nickname this location gave to Dr. Pepper. Now, in this video, we need to do some repairs to this machine also. You'll notice there's more notes on the machine, and it's due to refund requests. Basically, what's happened with this machine: this is a Wittern Futura 3589 combo vending machine. The sensors in the drink section have gone bad. You'll also notice too, one of the dividers for the snacks came loose as well. So we'll need to reinstall that as well. So lots of maintenance to do in this machine today. First things first, we're going to try and kind of fight with this divider. I'm not going to lie, I struggled just a little bit to get it back into place properly. But eventually we got it in place, so that's all good. But like I was saying, we need to replace the sensors, the drop sensors in the drink section of this machine. It's already got drop sensors in the drink section, but for whatever reason, the LED light on it continuously flashed. Now, I've had this issue in the past with other Wittern Futura 3589 combo vending machines, and just adjusting and cleaning the sensor boards made that LED light solid. And solid is what you want. When it's flashing, that's when it's not working. You want a solid light. So right now it's flashing. Like I said, in previous machines, I've made adjustments or cleaned it, and then the light was solid again, and therefore it was working properly. But I've tried that in this machine. I've tried cleaning it. I've tried adjusting it. Nothing made that LED light go solid. So in this video, we're actually going to replace those sensors. And I gotta say, guys, it took me about a good, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes to replace those sensors, because getting all the pieces out in order to replace those sensors probably took the longest. And then putting it all back together took quite a bit as well. Now, I'm not gonna show all that in this video because it's actually quite boring, and I'm not gonna lie, the lighting in this location is kind of challenging. As you can see, they do have their lights on, but it's just over here by the vending machine, the lighting is just poor. Luckily I did bring one of my stationary lights that I was able to use to kind of help me, and I'll show you a little bit of the work. But ultimately what I had to do was remove a cover on the left side, remove a cover on the right side, empty the bottom tray, take the tray out, remove all the sensors, put the new sensors in, and then kind of reconfigure the wiring. It wasn't just plug and play. The one that I ordered, the plugs were just a little bit different, so I actually had to cut the plugs off and splice the wires together, which is, it's not ideal, but in a pinch when you're on location, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So, like I said, I'm not going to show all that because it's actually, the lighting is terrible and it's quite boring, honestly. And I was actually getting pretty frustrated because it was a lot more labor intensive than I expected it to be. I was hoping I could just pop out some sensors and pop some new ones in and be good to go, but that just wasn't the case. So we'll talk about that more when we get to it. Notice too, today I'm starting with the snack section rather than the drinks. And that's only because I know I got to do work to the drink section, so I'm not going to stock those up first. I'm going to get the snacks stocked up first. And then, of course, I'll do some of the drinks, I'll do the work, then I'll finish off the drinks. And then at the very end of the video, of course, we'll collect the money. So there we go. All right, so let's talk about a few things. First and foremost, guys, it is mid-September here in South Carolina. The weather is finally starting to cool down a little bit. We've had our nights in the mid-60s, the days still in the mid-80s, but our humidity level's only about 60%, which is still pretty high, but it's been much more comfortable around here lately. But I'm also sometimes seeing that some of the sales in drinks have slowed down just a bit. Now you'll notice here in this machine, a lot of snacks have been sold. Look at all those things sold out in that middle row. Lots of cookies. Cookies seem to be pretty popular here. So we're definitely going to get that stock back up. But I don't know if you guys know, but I was actually in Florida last week for my regular job, which was pretty cool. So luckily there was no interruption in the posting schedule because I had pre-made all the videos and posted them to the channel on a scheduled post. So they still posted at our normal scheduled posting time. So all that was good, and most of you probably didn't even know I was in Florida, unless of course you're in the Discord and you saw our conversation there, or you might have seen on our community tab coming back from Florida. It was kind of funny. I actually ran into Andy, the owner of CandyMachines.com, in the airport. It was actually in the Atlanta airport. We were on the same flight from Atlanta back to Charleston, South Carolina. So it was pretty cool. You know, I had, sometimes the Atlanta airport can be very chaotic if you've ever connected through Atlanta. And this time was no different. You know, I had a delay on my way to Atlanta, so I was kind of scrambling to get to my gate. And of course, they're never in the same terminal, so I had to go from one terminal to the other. And when I got to my gate, I looked over and I was like, that looks like Andy. And then sure enough, it was Andy from CandyMachines.com. So it was pretty cool that we shared a flight back from Atlanta to Charleston, South Carolina. So it was all good. But anyway, guys, things have been going very well for the vending business. Some of the things we can't show, our secret location where we have 4 total vending machines, 2 drink machines and 2 snack machines. It's just been killing it, guys. I mean, it's probably, our sales in that location is probably roughly around $2,000 a month in sales. Now, obviously we have product costs and things that go into that, but $2,000 a month for one location, I mean, that's really, really good. And we go weekly to go fill up those machines. And yeah, it's about $500 a week in sales that we're making at that location. I really wish I could film at that location, but as you know, we cannot film at that location. It's actually, like I said, it's a manufacturing facility, and we actually had to ensure that we actually signed non-disclosure agreements, so we cannot even talk about anything that we see there, anything we do. So all I can ever talk about, at that location is our drink vending machines and our snack vending machines. And I gotta say, it's doing really well. And the drink machines are way outpacing the snack machines at that location. The snack machines are still making some money, but it's not making the same money that the drink machines are making. So still pretty cool. So guys, how's your vending business doing out there? What's new with you? What are you seeing? What's your popular sales looking like? What's your best-selling product right now? Is it a drink? Is it a snack? Let us know in the comments how things are going for you. Love to hear about it. Anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about today was Nayax. You guys know we're working with Nayax to give away a VPOS Touch credit card reader. That's right. And I spoke with Nayax earlier this week, and the guys, they haven't had a lot of signups. So if you're interested in getting a free VPOS Touch credit card reader for your vending machine or for your amusement machine, follow the link down in the description to sign up for the VPOS Touch giveaway from Nayax. It's super simple to do. You just fill out a simple form on the Nayax website, which the link in the description will take you to. Fill that out, then you're registered to win. They're going to give it away in about a month and a half, end of October 2024, as we lead up to IAPA. So that's going to be pretty cool. So get signed up and get registered to win that VPOS Touch credit card reader from Nayax. But what if you can't wait? What if you need a VPOS Touch credit card reader for your machine right now? Well, we can save you some cash in that department too. Go on over to shop.nayax.com, add those VPOS Touch credit card readers to your cart, and when checking out, make sure you use checkout code GalaxyGames843. That's going to take instant money off your bill. So again, shop.nayax.com, use checkout code GalaxyGames843. There we go. All right, so we got the snacks all stocked up. It's time to move down to the drink section. I am going to stock up that barbecue Sprite, which again, that's the nickname this location gave to Dr. Pepper. And it's just kind of stuck. Some of you guys out there enjoy calling it barbecue Sprite as well. I think it's great. So a lot of times when I'm at this location, I definitely refer to it as barbecue Sprite when I'm having conversations with the employees there. I think it's pretty cool. And they love it too. So, and as you can see, they bought lots of it. They also bought all the Mountain Dew bottles as well. So we're going to get those stocked up too. And then it's going to be time to do our repair. Like I said, I'm going to stock up most of the drinks, pretty much everything but that bottom row. I do need to clear out what's left in the bottom row because I do need to remove the bottom tray in order to replace those sensors. But before we do that, I need to make room in the cooler so I have a place to put all those drinks on that bottom row. So first things first, we'll get the barbecue Sprite all stocked up, and then it's time to move on to the Mountain Dew and everything else. All right, so while we're stocking up the drinks, let's talk about sourcing drinks for just a minute. So as you guys know, for the longest time, I was buying most of my drinks bottle-wise following grocery store sales. And I always find my grocery store sales in the Flip app. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But I do want to talk about the fact that for the longest time, my Sam's Club was carrying 24-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew and Pepsi. And I commented on it about it in a previous video, and some of you guys let me know that your local Sam's Club was carrying 16.9 ounce bottles, which is what I carry in my machines. And you know what's funny is, for the longest time, you know, like I said, my Sam's Club was carrying 24-ounce bottles, so I never really checked to ensure or to see what they were carrying currently. So many of you guys let me know that your Sam's Clubs were carrying 16.9 ounce bottles. So on my last trip to Sam's Club, I checked, and sure enough, they now are carrying the 16.9 ounce bottles. So I've been buying all of my Pepsi bottles and all of my Mountain Dew bottles from Sam's Club in 24-pack cases. So I just want to say thank you all out there for letting me know that your Sam's Club was carrying the 16.9 ounce bottles. It saved me a ton of time. In keeping my inventory stocked up. So now I still use the Flip app though to find deals on everything else that I stock, like Mountain Dew Baja Blast, Dr. Pepper Zero, regular Dr. Pepper, things like that. And some of those we only carry at the top secret location. But all right, so now it's time to get to work on this sensor issue. And like I said, you can see how bad the lighting is right here. So let me just apologize on that. I was asking them to see if they could turn on some more lights, and unfortunately all the lights are on. So I am going to get out my my portable light. We're going to start removing some bolts and some screws to gain access to those areas where the sensors are. And like I said, I'm gonna kind of skip over it for the video because it's just the lighting was terrible. So anyway, let's go and collect the money. I did have a previous $5 bill in there that I must have left in there from a previous collection. So we'll pull that out of the way. We got the change. Here's all the dollar bills. Again, not too bad. The total amount collected, this was for a 2-week collection for this location, was $202.50. So absolutely not too bad. That includes cash, cards, and of course, NYAX credit card payments. So there we go. Now I do have, like I said, I do have some refunds to give out. So we're going to count out any refunds we need to give. So we'll get that taken care of. Of course, I'm going to close up the machine and make sure those wires do not get pinched. So we'll get that taken care of. Like I said, then I'm going to go ahead and count out my refunds, and we'll take everything out to the vending truck. I'm going to come back in and pay them the refunds. I'm not going to do that on camera, but just want to say thanks so much, guys, for watching the videos. Thanks for supporting the channel. We just passed 55,000 subscribers, so thank you all out there that have supported the channel over the years. If you haven't done so yet, scroll on down there, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button to help other people find the channel as well. Help us continue the growth of this channel. We want to get to that 100,000 subscriber mark. So help us out, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. And we really appreciate your support. All right, with that said, guys, we're wrapping this video up right here. Thank you so much for watching. This is Matt with GalaxyGames843. We'll see you next time.